Welcome to Burrito Media, where we talk about lost media, game media, and video media. The type of lost media we're going to talk about today is the lost games that you can no longer download onto your tablet, iPhone, or any kind of device that you have right now. And welcome to the first episode of Burrito Media. Before we can get started on this episode, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to let you know that we're uploading to let you know that we're uploading a new episode. Without further ado, let's get to it. Number 1, Where's My Mickey? Where's My Mickey was a 2013 game, which is based on Where's My Water. Where's My Mickey was based on the Mickey Mouse shorts that came out in 2013. And there was another app called Where's My Perry that was actually based on the other game, Where's My Water, which Perry the Platypus was from the cartoon Phineas and Ferb that aired in 2007. The app is completely lost, and I bet no one can find a gameplay or a way to play the game ever again. Which I won't really call this lost media, but it's on the list since that no one can find a way to play the game anymore. Which there are like a couple types of versions of the game. Which the game had a couple of viruses, which as you can see in the comments, were in archive. Basically, if one of you guys can find the fully lost media or a way to play the game of Where's My Mickey, let me know. But again, this app can no longer be downloaded on the Google Play app, which the game has been gone ever since. Number 2, Cupcake Digital was the game company that made all types of games for kids. But these are the most certain apps that stick out to me, and which I think that they are lost media, which are the Yo Gabba Gabba games, which some of you actually remember having these games when you were little. Fun fact, I actually remember having one of the apps was actually the Dancey Dance app, which is crazy that I remember. and anyway, the apps were very nice, and I think they were around since 2012 or 2013. These apps can be played on mobile devices, on any device. And after somewhat educational, these apps were taken off the Google Play app in 2019. I literally thought the apps were discontinued in 2016, but it lasted until 2019 due to cancellation all the way back in 2015. I looked up on the Gabba Wiki, and I looked up Cupcake Digital Games, which is actually the company that made all these games. Which I looked on the Gabba Wiki, but it didn't have no sources about it. From what I looked up, I can barely find any information about it. But there's only one piece of information, is the Yo Gabba Gabba Babies app. The game was made in 2014, which I want to say was basically made around March or April. The only piece of trivia on the wiki says, when you play the game, Plex will be handing you every scene since he is the only main character who didn't have himself shown as a baby, because DJ Lance made him. But there's one piece of information that I found, which is the Music is Awesome app. The app featured different instruments and songs from the show, and also encouraged players to dress the characters up in funny costumes. Which doesn't sound like that much information. Which I actually remember having the Let's Dance app. Or the I Like to Dance app. Which there's barely information of the Cupcake Digital apps. So it's safe to say this is lost media. The Gummy Bear talking game is based on the Gummy Bear song that was basically around since 2007. Which the game has been changed throughout the years to its design and many other things. Just like the Talking Tom app, it repeats whatever you say. You're probably thinking, why are you talking about this? This is not lost media. Well, yeah, true, it's still available on Google Play, but the First Gamer has some info about it. Take it away, the first gamer.
After the music video's viral success, the company behind the song decided to capitalize on it and release a game. This was around 2012, and the most popular mobile apps at the time were the talking games, most notably Talking Tom. The character would repeat what you say to them in a high pitch, have certain animations depending on where you tap the screens, and there were buttons you could press that would play a snippet of the Gummy Bear song. There was also a kind of Guitar Hero type of game, but really dumbed down for kids. I'm sure people were really impressed by this app at the time since it looked just like the Gummy Bear in the music video. And today, looking up Talking Gummy Bar gives you two entries, one on Google Play Store and one on the Apple App Store. And while at first glance they might seem the same as the original from 2012, they are completely different. The best way to explain it would be that the Lost Gummy Bar game is like the original 2010 Talking Tom, while the currently available one is the My Talking Tom game. While they are similar, one is a completely remastered and rewritten game for newer devices. This is the game currently available, and you can probably note that it looks quite different and maybe even a little bit worse. That's because this game looks like it uses a 3D model to render the game in real time, while the old version was just a series of pre-rendered frames, which pretty much every talking game used, since at the time the devices didn't really have that much power to render the frames in real time. But now that they do, this kind of just looks worse. There are also...
And also, just like what he said, the Gummy Bear game has been made through some changes. Even though to the original Talking Tom game that was completely lost media for a really long time, which it is now. Again, this game can be played on any device. And there you have it, the 3 lost media games. If you enjoyed the first episode of Burrito Media, please like and subscribe if you want more of these episodes. Peace out.